What is up, everybody? Techno Meteor and Devon here with another episode of the Unmethodical Podcast.
Welcome, one and all, to the Unmethodical Podcast. Just a little tip. This is the first episode I've actually been able to record at my house. The last couple I've been doing on phone. So the quality will be a little bit better, hopefully.
Yeah, I'd like to hope.
Yeah, everybody gets to hear this
weird voice.
I'm surprised you didn't say the other thing.
What other thing?
You know, the thing I said I wouldn't say if it came back up.
What is that?
Original recipe.
Original.
I have to do it to him. I gotta. So, we don't have topics outlined this time. We're gonna go off the cuff.
Yeah, we're just gonna wing it.
There is one thing that I have to be certain to let you guys know, that there won't be an episode of the podcast next week, if I'm not mistaken. No.
Yes, not next week, but the week after should be one. So from the week of December 30th through the 5th, there won't be one. But on I'm pretty sure on January 6th, that'll be the first one. We'll start up past this. So this will technically be our New Year's episode.
Yeah, so don't worry. We're not going to be gone too long.
Yeah, you can stay tuned. We'll have other stuff cranking out along with this. It's just the podcast is going on a little hiatus.
Yeah, like I've mentioned in the announcements video, we got some stuff going on. You know, I make sure to let you guys know we're doing something every week, minimum. We started that Donkey Kong Country playthrough. We played some other games too, but I'll never mention what those are because those are not good.
I'm glad we did not actually record those. Those were terrible.
Actually, I have the file. I haven't deleted them yet.
You haven't?
I'm going to, though. I'm going to burn those. Or, you know, I'll save them until like a specific date. And if we get like 5 likes on this video by that date, then I won't burn them. I'll archive them away. But they are awful. And
it were pretty bad.
I'm not even going to list the titles of those games because I don't want people to go looking for that game and just spoil the magic just in case.
The game is like, I'm actually thinking is something worthy of what AVGN would play. And I'm not kidding around when I say that.
Oh, no, those are definitely something that he could get to.
It would be like a whole episode about it, but I could see him throwing a little smidget of like... Didn't he already do Olympic Games somewhere?
You're talking about that one. Yeah, he did do an Olympics Games.
Okay. Like that's a little bit of a hint, but that's not exactly the one I'm talking about. That might have been what it's called, but there's one other one that was... There's
like
so
3
bad.
other ones. There are like 3 other ones I tried to get footage of. I'm just like, this is just not good. I can like name one thing that happened to one of them. I did get kicked in the junk by a monkey. And that's not even a good hint, so good job. It hides the game.
Yeah, and it's funny because it's like, you wouldn't actually expect to be kicked in the junk by a monkey in this game. It doesn't make sense.
And like in the other game attached to that, you're running around collecting experiment orbs is what I'll call them, but they're kind of... wait, no, they specifically called those experiment balls, didn't they?
Balls? Yeah, probably. I don't remember what they called them. It's just nasty. They were green and it's all over the place.
Now, I know this other one might sound appealing because you jump off like mushroom guys' heads, but it's not Mario. I'm going to tell you that now. It was awful.
No, it's definitely not Mario.
That movie was better than that game. That's all I can say.
I was about to say the movie was like 10 times better than the game will ever be.
But yeah, guys, we're not going to stop cranking out content for you. We're actually going to try to pick things up maybe a little, you know. Sometimes we'll have like the podcast and a gaming episode for you at the same time. Same week, you know what I mean.
Hopefully we just start uploading more. It's just our schedules are so like damn inconsistent. It's crazy how inconsistent they actually are.
I know, right? Like I barely managed to get the announcements video in time.
But the crazy thing is that we're actually recording this on Christmas Day. Well, at least for me, it's yeah. Me and him is Christmas Day.
Yeah.
Because so, I know it sounds stupid, but sometimes I got to think about my other friends that are in other parts of the world. It's like, wait a minute, are they on the same day I
Yeah,
am?
there's big time differentials here.
But yes, both of us. It's still Christmas. Actually, very early into Christmas. It just turned Christmas, like for me, about an hour and a half ago.
Yeah, so Merry Christmas from us from the past.
Yeah, and Happy New Year. Speaking of New Year, do you have anything planned for New Year's Eve or New Year's?
Oh no, not really. Well, sort of close to it, kind of maybe. I might end up going to Indie PopCon in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Maybe. You gotta look up the dates for that because I don't remember. I think it's like
If I remember correctly, it was 4 days. So that lets me know it's this weekend.
yeah. So this weekend.
December 28th, 29th, and 30th.
Okay, that's cool. I mean, I might be doing that. That's not exactly New Year's plans. So yeah, if you're there, say hi, I guess. Chances are you won't be there though. Such short notice. I mean, I know several people that just came out to see me, right? If they heard this.
Hey, man, sometimes you just got to do what you got to do.
Life lesson, huh? Do what
Yeah.
you gotta do. I think I've heard something similar from a balding baby.
Oh, my God. Please,
Uh,
no.
A baby's gotta do what a baby's gotta do.
Ooh. Speaking of which, do you have any, not the baby, fuck baby.
Do I have a baby?
No, don't actually fuck the baby. Do you have any New Year's revolutions? Revolutions.
I was
New
just
Year's
about to say, yeah, I'm
resolutions.
going to take over the American government. Revolution.
He said he want a revolution. Well, actually, the government still is shut down, I think, so maybe
Oh,
you
yeah,
can.
you're right. I think that's something going on right now.
I'm not trying to get political, but that's just, that's a little,
That's just current event. That's what that is.
yeah. So, you technically could just say, like, walk up in there and say, "Hey, I played that Banjo Kazooie," and then they're like, "Oh shit, this guy knows what he's talking."
God damn it. Well, let's see. I cannot come up with any New Year's resolutions. I actually did a good job of following this year's resolutions though. And those were to try to stay more positive. That worked. I was a lot more positive this year than the previous year. I wanted to get at least 3 cosplay props done. I stuck to it, and I did that before I think the first half of the year ended. I forgot the third one. No, I remember it now. The third one was to try to keep in touch with people better. I did do a better job of that. So I followed those, but I can't really come up with an above and beyond, I guess. I can't really set any new resolutions yet. I'd have to think long and hard on that one. What about you? Got anything you want to stick to this year?
Let's see.
Oh, actually, I know one of them. You going to tell those guys about that?
I mean, I guess you can go ahead and say that one, then because I got
man.
ones to come back to.
Promote you. Go over to Devon's channel. He's going to try to post like a fact of the day once a day for the entire year. He's gonna try to take on 365 days of uploads.
Yeah, I'll come back to that here in a second, but I'll explain what my New Year's resolution was this year, 2018. As long as you're listening to it in 2018, my New Year's resolution this time around was to do 2 things. First thing is I wanted to try to upload more, which I did a lot more. Not as much as I wanted to, but I did do it a lot more. I made sure to at least upload once every 2 months. So I was happy about that. The second thing is, I might actually be wrong. I might not have uploaded, but every 2 months. But you get the idea. I upload more. The second thing was I cut back on soda, like an insane amount. I told myself this year I was only gonna have 25 things of soda, And so far to this year, which is almost over because it's Christmas Day, I've only had, I think, 9 things of soda, and everything else has been water. No like lemonade, no tea, just strictly bottled water.
What the heck are you? Are you turning into like Piccolo or something?
Yeah, the balls are inert. God, you remember that? That shit's old as hell.
I know, right?
Yeah, I pretty much just did just water. In fact, I'm gonna take a nice old swig of water right now.
How the hell? Oh
But,
man, so you didn't even drink from our sponsor.
we have a sponsor?
Fruity Punch! I kind of want. I wish we could put that clip in there, but nobody's gonna watch it.
Yeah, not yet. Fruity Punch. Tell you what, if this video ever gets 100,000 views, I'll go back and I'll make another version of this, but it'll have Fruity Punch.
Oh God,
that's if it ever does.
You heard it. We gotta get this video up there.
Yeah, you could just watch it 100,000 times if you wanted to.
Oh yeah, you're right. I've got time. I've got all the time in the world.
It's a little too much time. Yes, me. But anyway, 2019 resolution. What I want to do for this one is I want to, like you said, upload every single day, if possible.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why I say if possible is because I don't know if, like, you know, if YouTube will ever get taken down or something like that, if, like, I get copyright strikes or something. But
oh yeah,
I want to at least upload once a day. It doesn't even have to be a long video, maybe in like a minute, just like going over like a short piece of history of the day. So it's going to be called 365 days. And then it's going to have, like I said, a video each day. And it might be a lot of work, but that's fine because I want to just make sure I can do it and get them all out. Because honestly, that would give me a lot more motivation to make videos. Because I think my motivation to make videos is like hit an all-time high. Because I remember I always just wanted, when I first started off YouTube, I just wanted to get videos. I wanted to put videos on YouTube. I didn't care about editing them. I didn't care about any of that crap. I just wanted them to be on there and stuff like that. So yeah, that's my 2-year resolution then, my resolution now. But if you want to cut back on soda and like sugary drinks, my best advice to you would be to drink at least one thing of water with your soda or something. Like, say if you got a pop can or something, it's like take one water, just drink one water with one soda, and eventually you'll start saying like, okay, I don't really want the soda, because it just gives you such a headache and all this other junk. You just don't really need it. But who am I to tell you to live your life? I'm just trying to help. Anyway, sorry for that little tangent. Did you want to go off and say anything?
Oh no, you pretty much nailed it there, I think. I'm sitting there still thinking, how the hell would I be able to drink like just water? I gotta have at least like flavored water.
You know, I tried drinking flavored water. Actually, I had some the other day. It just tastes too weird to me. Like, it was like a raspberry flavored one.
Oh, okay. You probably picked one of the worst ones, I think. Personally, yeah. I mean.
Well, I've had a raspberry one. I've had a strawberry one. Strawberry one's all right.
There's like a lemon tea flavor I like.
I just would rather drink tea.
I mean, if you must.
Yeah, like flavored water. I'd rather just drink regular water than flavored water.
I mean, you gotta have it like ice cold. Not like room temperature water here. You don't want that.
Room temperature water.
Ugh.
Wait. No, but I drink spring water. I used to drink purified water, but the reason why I like drinking spring water is just because, like, it tastes better when it's cold rather than purified water. Mm-hmm. I mean, all water has a different taste because of the minerals in it.
Yeah, exactly.
The better ones to me taste if they have spring water. If you refrigerate that bitch,
like I know for a fact that like any bottled water for me is just awful. But I mean, if I'm like out in the heat and we got some cold bottled water, then I'm fine with it. but like just trying to drink it on command, it's like not happening. Body's like, hey man, the fuck you putting in me? Get that shit out of here. Get that, Oh man.
I think when I first started, I don't mean to keep going on a little tangent. This is
go
the
ahead.
last thing I say about
Go ahead, since we're doing this whole thing without cliff notes.
When I first started drinking more water than soda, it was very, very tough. Like most things when you first start is usually very tough. But for me, what works is like when I wean myself off of something. I started doing that with fast food for the most part. I mean, I don't eat as much fast food now. I've started eating a little bit healthier. Actually, I don't want to say I've started eating a lot healthier, but way more healthy than what I was for a second there. Because I remember for a month, I shit you not, because I didn't really have that much funds, I was like eating like $1 or something off the dollar menu. So I was eating fast food for a month straight, and I could feel my heart like getting palpitations and shit, and it was just terrible. And then I started eating a little healthier while conserving my money because it was actually not too bad. And it was actually really, really good to feel like my body was like saying, hey, thanks, man. I can't believe you did this for me. And I'm like, yeah, no problem, man. But I know I've been eating Taco Bell still, but I can't help it, man. Taco Bell's like one of my favorite tasting foods.
I'm not letting go of those crunch wraps. You can forget it.
Oh, yeah, by the way, you might hear my chair squeaking. Hold on, let me see if I can.
Well, I don't hear anything.
Yeah, you might hear it eventually.
I mean, I know, like, my desk, I have part of it that's not completely assembled just in case something fucking falls behind it. I don't want to have to take this thing apart every time just to pull this section of the desk forward to reach back there. Like, something fucking fell down there today, and I was about to let it go. I was like, fuck it. I don't feel like it. Oh, man, but thinking back on the whole, no soda thing that you tried to do there. Mm-hmm. You remember back in the day when we were in school, like, my go-to things were, cranberry juice, and if they had it, the orange juice when they had those machines, and, if not, the tea. I mean, I kind of lost my taste for soda, but at the same time, I mean, you get a craving every now and then. Like, the only reason I'm still drinking them sometimes today is, for, like, the little energy boost, because when I go to work, I carry one little thing of soda from, like, a 6-pack and like, 2 Gatorades or Powerades or a mix of both of those for work. I've been feeling all right. No complaints. And, I mean, my problem is probably the fast food once a week thing. If I could stay on my workout thing that we talked about, I think last podcast, and I'd be 100% ready to fucking JoJo somebody. I'd be breathing right, have my hormone on deck.
Hormone on deck.
Hormone. That's it. That covers it, I think, for our New Year's resolution section.
Yeah, let's go ahead and move on to another topic. You know, I was thinking, since the New Year's coming in, what do you think is going to be maybe a popular thing that's going to happen in 2019? Like, not just saying, like, oh, this could happen. I'm just saying, like, as a whole, like, take, for instance, what I think in 2019 that's something that is plausible to happen. I think that there's going to be an application that's going to get super popular like Flappy Bird again, but I don't know what it is.
So you're saying something's going to come up like the next TikTok, huh?
Yeah, well, I mean, game-wise.
Oh, okay.
On the cellular phones.
Well, I can't think of a game, but I know a game company that might get shut the hell down if they don't quit their nonsense. Bethesda, why? Why? You used to be something. I don't know if they can come back from what the hell they're pulling here. And I really don't even think it's like their fault. I think they have like a parent company.
You know, I think the more we go on and make these, because honestly, Flappy Bird is such a I I don't mean to derail your thing, but Flappy Bird was such a like small little game, but it became so popular that when it was raced off of like I think it was it was it on Androids? I don't remember. I remember it was on the Apple Store.
I mean, I think so.
But like
You might get
people,
like a bootleg version or something, if not. Because I remember,
the
I think somebody
nasty
covered
version.
those, like bootleg Flappy Bird games, on YouTube.
Probably was, but yeah, I honestly remember. But yeah, they had them on the Apple devices, and when they did, people were up there selling them for like hundreds of dollars,
Yeah,
and people were buying them. I couldn't believe that crap.
I mean, like, I could see there being another super popular game coming up, maybe, but I don't know about this year. Nothing's gonna like reach the peaks of like, oh, hey, there's a Minecraft game, or like, hey, we got Fortnite. Those games kind of popped up and did well for what they were. I mean, for what they were. What am I talking about? They just did well. Made fucking millions, probably billions, if I'm not mistaken. So I don't know. Who knows? Maybe you're right. I can't picture another mobile game. I feel like people would probably just get tired of mobile games. Go back to PC and console where they belong. Real games.
Is there anything else you can think of that would be revolutionary, maybe in 2019?
um, Not entirely. I mean, maybe we'll get some new memes. Like we always do. I wonder what the first this year is going to be. Cause like here at the end of the year, we got this fucking Chungus meme out of nowhere.
Yeah, we had the Chungus. Because like right before that, we had the guy from the Polar Express.
Oh
Uh,
yeah, fucking
you know, well,
Twitter
I mean,
went
he's still
crazy with
relevant.
that shit.
Yeah, he's still relevant. I forgot his name. I just remember he had the voice of Mandark in it. I've actually never seen it like in its totality, but I remember it. And
Oh
then before
yeah.
that, we had the Pikachu where he's like
So yeah,
gasping.
surprise Pikachu. That's another thing. What the hell we had was Do You Know the Way? Was that this year?
Yep, that
They
was in
they fucking
January.
aged the hell out of that meme like instantly.
Yeah, dude. That's what happens when no offense, but when kids get it. And it's not really their fault. It's just because when kids get something they like to stay on it. And it's like
I mean,
we do it too.
exactly.
When we were kids, we did it too. Like you can't say that we didn't. Like when I was a kid, I remember when we used to play Pokemon back then.
Mm-hmm.
Keep in mind this was back when it first came out.
Oh, sure.
Like
So this is
everyone was
like,
like
yeah, right, like 13-year-old Devon here. No.
13-year-old. Yeah, right, dude. I remember dude, you're older than me. What the hell are you
I
talking about?
know.
The fuck? Yeah, dude, like it was back in 1999 when or not. Well, yeah, it's 1999 when Pokemon just came out. It was like all the craze and everything, and then I bet the parents were like, "Man, shut the hell up! Nobody wants to hear about it." And then another one that was like probably like really really popular that people just wanted their kids to shut up with was I bet I want to
What?
say it was video games like how they had like I think we already talked about this, but how they were violent and shit. But all the kids were like, we got to do this. I think that's a really bad. That was actually really bad. Never mind, scratch that. That was terrible. That was really bad. But yeah, Pokemon was one of them. Another one was like Bakugan, if you remember that shit.
If you don't say Yu-Gi-Oh,
Of course, Yu-Gi-Oh. But I think the reason why I say, yeah, no, you're right, Yu-Gi-Oh, because I remember I used to have cards in there, and like the principal would get mad at me and all this other junk.
yeah.
But yeah, it was a different time. Let me just go over the memes of the year. Let me just scroll down because I do remember.
Now,
You want to know how
if I am
long
not
the years have
mistaken,
been?
like very beginning of this year, didn't that Tide Pod thing happen?
Yeah, that happened. Before I scroll down it, this can be a subject. This can be a whole fucking section of it, actually.
Yeah, let's
But
do
before I get
that.
started, you
Let
want to know how long this year has been?
oh yeah, go ahead.
This year has been so fucking long that remember the Kylo pants thing that happened this year.
Oh, that was this year?
Yep.
Oh, this has been a long ass year.
Dude, it's
Like,
it's really been a
should
long
we
year.
should we go through and like give these memes a 1 through 10?
Um, sure, why not? Might as well.
Here you go. Here's a meme rank section now.
Meme rank. All right. The first thing is, I guess we'll go ahead and just start off with the Tide Pods because you already said it.
So with the Tide Pod thing, I think I'm gonna score this one pretty low. It's just unappealing. It was never funny. I'm like, why are people doing this? One, you're endangering yourself if you actually eat it. Two, it's just not good. just not good.
I'm gonna give it a 4 personally.
I'm gonna give it a 3.5. So yeah, like almost 4.
The reason why I'm giving it a 4,
Mm-hmm.
and that's even high for it, but the reason why I think it was actually pretty funny
Mm-hmm.
was just because of the fact that like the manufacturers actually literally had to say stop.
I mean, yeah, when they got wind of it, they actually
They were like,
like
"What
at
the
the
fuck?"
Walmart that I know they sell them at here. They started locking them behind a case. It's that bad.
Dang. So the next one is this is still all in January. It's Kylo Ren pants. It was like the picture where he had like the pants going up to like his stomach.
Okay, now there's a few reasons I think I would give that one higher than the Tide Pod ones. Like for one, I think I saw like one meme where he looks like he's in a wrestling ring. I'm like, I could see it now. He totally looks like a wrestler here, a WWE guy. So I'm gonna give this one at least a 6. Well,
I'm
actually,
gonna
let me
have
see.
to-
This one didn't linger too much, so maybe a 6.5.
I'm gonna give it a 4 again.
Oh, do you have a
Actually,
reason?
Yeah, I'm gonna give it 4. I think the reason why is mostly because, like it wasn't a timeless classic. Like there's a whole bunch of timeless classics. Like when I first saw this, it wasn't very appealing to me. Not because of the fact that it was Star Wars or anything. It just wasn't as funny as I thought it would be.
Yeah.
So that's the reason. Personally, it was a 4 to me. Go ahead and move to February. February Super Bowl selfie kid. Oh, I remember that actually.
Wait, the what?
Super Bowl selfie kid.
I don't think I saw that
Justin
one.
Timberlake was like doing his halftime thing, and then there was this kid that he was like texting on his phone. Hold on, let me get you a picture right quick.
All right, go ahead, send that.
Yeah, because I remember like when I was looking at it, I was like, "What the hell is this?" And then I was like, "Oh yeah, I remember this." Probably as soon as you see it, you might remember it.
I'm gonna hope so. Otherwise, I probably missed like an entire meme here.
I'm gonna try to put these on the screen for y'all. Here. Hopefully this doesn't ring your phone. Can you click on that link or can you see it or not?
I'm gonna try. Let's see where this takes me. You don't know what you can find. Why don't you come with me, little girl, on a magic carpet ride? My computer sounded like a jet engine, but it's opening. Computer, you're so bad. I mean, I know I shit on this thing all the time, but it tries, I think. Or it tries to fucking piss me off. Either one. Like, I clicked on that thing when I said I clicked on it, and it's still not open.
All right,
That's how bad it is.
Here, I'll try to send you another one.
Okay. Hey, my computer doesn't sound like it's ready for takeoff again. So good. It's back to normal.
There.
I don't
What
remember
is it?
seeing this.
Oh wow. Well, yeah, he was pretty big on Tumblr. I'm gonna
Why does he look like freaking... like-
go ahead and skip to the part where you actually do see him, so that way
Okay, that
like,
works.
save some time.
Why the hell does this kid look like he was in Toy Story?
I don't know, dude.
He just doesn't look human.
What would you give this? Well, since you don't really know it, I mean, you can still vote on it, but
Well, with this being my first time seeing this, I could picture this being somewhat viral, but at the same time, I'm not too certain because I didn't hear about it, so it couldn't have been too good, right? I'm gonna stick with a 4. I think a 4.
4?
Yeah, 4.
I give it a 5. But the people that were talking about it were actually making it hilarious.
Oh, well, I'd have to hear some of those comments.
Oh yeah, they were pretty funny. What are we at time wise?
I am not certain. Let me see if I can check that. One sec. Okay,
All right, took a short break and now we're back.
on to the next meme,
The next
guys.
part, we're gonna go a little bit faster on these. Last one of March was the change my mind guy. I don't know if you remember that, but it was
Of
like
course, I heard about
yeah.
that one, and
Yeah.
you did get some pretty good ones from that. I'll say
Oh yeah, that was a really good one. It was like
That's-
some really funny posts.
that's a solid 7.5 for me minimum.
I'm gonna say 7. Yeah, definitely say 7.
Look at that. We're like
moving
the
on
same
to-
ballpark.
Yeah, that was actually pretty rough. Savage Patrick, of course.
I mean, it's memorable. You have all these different edits you can make on it. It's a good one.
I'm gonna have to give that one a 6, only because of the fact that there are so many other better Patrick faces that could have been used. for that.
Oh, I know what you're talking. Well, yeah, you do have several different ones to choose from.
It's not that I don't like it, of course, but there are just ones that are so much funnier that he could have did.
I know. But we should tweet out some of those faces later if we remember.
Next one was this is still March. Ready Player One poster where his leg was fucking long as hell.
I didn't see that, but I can picture that being great.
Oh my god, dude! It was absolutely hilarious.
Go
Because the
gadget leg.
People were like saying like even Shaq is jealous of this. It was great.
What would you rate it?
I would say this is definitely a 7.
Okay,
Definitely
I was about to say
solid
it
7.
sounds like it's at least 6 or 7 there.
Let's do one more from March. March actually had quite a bit.
Oh yeah.
I guess the last one from this one was Krusty Krab versus Chum Bucket, where it had like the good versus
Oh
evil,
yeah.
like good person, bad person, yada yada.
I
And have to give
mean,
that one 6.
by that
Sorry to do it
format,
faster, but
I'm gonna rank it lower than that. I think maybe a 5.
okay. The reason why I say that is because it was a good one to hold its own for a while, but other than that, it was just kind of
I mean,
boring.
I think it's an easy reach there. It's like low hanging fruit. I mean, anybody could do a this versus that type thing. I think. So I'm gonna give it right in the middle at 5.
April. Moving on to April, we had the Yodel boy, little kid. I didn't know. I actually didn't know that it was in April. But yeah, he got apparently pretty popular. I couldn't believe he actually got to participate in Coachella.
I know, right? Out of all fucking things, I'm like, I guess I was just jealous, so I could give that meme a decent review. Because I mean, like, I saw it before it got big. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
It's funny because I mean, who just puts a kid middle of a store like yodeling? Why are you doing this to him? He's gonna be traumatized later. Like he's gonna look back at that. I did that. Oh, whoa.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy that it got to, but do I think he should have been performing there?
I mean, I think he was a little overhyped.
Yeah, I mean, congratulations on the guy though, for real though. But I don't know if he should have been in Coachella.
Let's see. I'll rank him at least a 6.5.
6. I'll give him a 5. Yeah,
Huh.
solid 5. Not bad. The last one will be, I guess, the floating boy chasing the running boy.
Floating boy chasing a running boy. I don't know if I've seen that.
Let me send you up. I don't know if you ever seen this one or not.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I've seen that. That's just really good timing on that photo there. I like that. Let's see. Well, I mean, I guess I could. I'm gonna give it a little bit higher than that 5 that I gave the other this versus that type setup meme. I think I'll give this one a 6.2. We're getting fucking
6.
fancy
2,
here.
what the hell? All right. I'll give this one a 6. Solid 6. The reason being I'm giving this one a 6 is because
that 0.2 for me came from the quality of this picture. I liked the quality.
It's memorabilia. Like I'm ranking these based on how memorable they were, and personal preference and how good it was. That's what I'm ranking on.
Oh yeah.
Go to May. Speeding right along here. Is this a pigeon? You know the
oh yeah, the anime.
Yeah, with the butterfly.
I thought that one was pretty good. For the most part.
I thought that one was pretty dang good. Mostly, especially from the people that were making like really, really good ones. Like there were some funny ass ones out there, dude.
I'm gonna at least give that a 7.5.
Yeah, I'm gonna give that one a 7. Really good. What about Laurel or Yanni?
Oh, that shit! I remember hearing about that one morning on the radio. They were doing it there, and I'm like, oh, well, how did this become a meme? I guess it's just like the whole dress thing. You know, some people just hear differently, some people see differently. So let's see. What would you give that?
4. No, 3. No, 2.
I was about to say that's going to be low for me
because
even
worse than Tide Pods.
Worse than
how do you fucking get worse than Tide Pods? I don't know, but you did it. Oh, here's a good one. I don't feel so good.
Aw, man.
I don't feel so good.
Seeing that movie, like when it came out and then hearing that.
Yeah. I actually didn't know it was from that movie until like I watched it. But yeah, or I didn't know what the context it was, but yeah, when I watched it.
I saw like pictures of like a guy snapping to some random guy and then like random things fading away. I'm like, oh man, I don't know if people will be spoiled by that, but I get it, and I fucking hate you for making these.
Yeah, I didn't get it. Like when I first, like I just saw I Don't Feel So Good. It was like a picture of Carl Weezer like fading to dust and all this other junk. It's
that
pretty
one,
fucking funny.
I'm gonna rate that one pretty high for its time. It was decent. I'm giving that a 9.
I'm giving that one an 8, mostly because it's still around today, and it still holds up really well.
Now, when people are fucking disrespecting my boy with that I Don't Feel So Good, and then you got a picture of Stan Lee, I'm like, how dare you? He created Thanos. He can destroy him.
Yeah. What about we're moving into June now. June, I'll only do one here, and that will be the Waluigi Smash Snub. By the way, I'm getting these off the Trillist. It's a pretty good list for them. But yeah, when Nintendo said, you know what, we're gonna make him a trophy. Not only that, we're gonna fucking destroy him.
That hurt.
Yeah, I won't lie though, that was pretty funny.
Yeah, it was.
It really did hurt, but it was funny.
Man, I mean, rip Waluigi. I'm gonna give that one a. I saw some really good ones, some like really good ones. That's gonna at least a 8.5 for me.
All right.
Because there was like a one like really good one where he's like he got an invitation, and Daisy was really sad that she didn't. So he like hands her his invitation, and she goes instead. I'm like, oh man,
was made by Shadman.
It's so good. It's too good.
I couldn't believe he made that. It's like the first wholesome thing I've ever seen him make. But yeah, that was that one. July, moving right along because we only got a certain amount of time left.
Oh yeah, we don't want to waste these guys' time, right?
Remember the Play Cat?
Oh hell, my damn computer's making that loud shit again.
It always does that though.
Damn jet engine motherfucker.
Hold on, let me see if I can get this to you right. Alright, here's what the Play Cat looks like.
That face. Yeah, I've only seen it so few times though, and every time I do, same reaction. Like, that's a good one. That and like the sad cat face, which I still don't know the origin of. You know what I'm thinking of, right? Like the crying cat face.
Yeah.
Those are both good to me. Let's see. I'll give
I love the
those
Crying Cats one.
7.3.
I'm gonna give the White Cat a 6.
Yeah.
Too bad. Next one. Let's see. Johnny, yes, Papa.
Oh god damn it. It started out so subtly for me. Like, what's that guy's name? Lenar? I don't know if you watch any of his videos. He used to do Vine videos, and then he like came over to YouTube after Vine left. And one of the videos that he did, like, he's just trying to eat some sugar, and he's like hearing like music start up every time he was about to eat some or like mess with sugar. Like, what the fuck is this? I go looking into it. I'm like, oh no, oh no. It was fucking hilarious for me at the time. I mean, it's kind of, I still reference that today. So I'm gonna give that one an 8.
Ooh.
Give it an 8.
Well, the reason why I personally didn't like Johnny, yes, Papa was it was just eerie.
Now,
Like not in a eerie as in like a cool way. Eerie as in like, oh, why does this exist?
which version of the song did you hear? That's what I want to know, because there's like a Twinkle Twinkle Little Star like rhythm, and then there's another one.
His head is like the size of a fucking cannonball.
You could put him in a cannon.
Yeah, he really could. Like his fucking head was like a bowling ball, dude. Throw that shit and get a strike every time. Even if it went into this gutter, dude, it was so fucking big it just bounced right
like,
back
can
out.
somebody like make a, the Wii Sports bowling?
Yeah.
Like roll him down the aisle.
Yeah, yes, Papa. Ah!
The reason I rank that one so high is because the version I heard is cool. Johnny, do 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 do. I like that one.
Oh, that was the shark one.
And
Song from the shark.
like it got like so big that I'm hearing it at work, but in Spanish. There's like a Spanish instrumental version of that. I cannot find that anywhere. I guess they specifically locked me out because I don't know Spanish well enough to go searching for it. But that is a good one.
What about we move on to September?
Do you remember?
September. Bongo Cat.
Oh no. Like, when I first saw that, I'm like, have I seen this before? This is just, eh. So maybe a solid 5 for me for Bongo Cat.
Solid 5. I'm gonna give it a 6.
Ah, well then.
What about Weird Flex But Okay? It's like that catchphrase.
Mm-hmm. Oh man.
Honestly, there's nothing really to talk about other than that. It's just Weird Flex But Okay. I'm gonna have to give that one a. I'm gonna give it a 5. Honestly.
Wait, for who? Did I miss something? Fucking my
Weird
computer got
Flex
all loud
But Okay.
again.
You never heard the phrase "Weird Flex But Okay"?
Oh, that one. Okay, I thought we were still on fucking Bongo Cat because my computer's like, hey man, you don't need to hear what he's saying.
Yeah, no, I give that one a 5.
Yeah, it's just I might give it less than that. Maybe a 4. Yeah, just a 4.
Okay.
I would have rated it lower, but I remember like one okay one. So yeah, 4.
How about move on to October? Presidential alert.
Oh, that shit. Yeah.
The emergency alert.
What's funny is I didn't even get that text. So I'm off the charts, I guess.
Yeah, I don't even think we should rate this one because it wasn't really like a meme. It was just like,
no, it's just something that happened.
Yeah, it wasn't even.
Well, then again, I mean, if you want to get technical, 9/11 happened and people still joke about that one.
Yeah. I still can't believe how long ago that was.
I know. I'm fucking old. I was in like 3rd grade. I got Student of the Week that week. That's how I remember that one so clearly.
Student of the Week. I remember I was in kindergarten. The next one is Chunk. I don't know if you know what that one is, but it was like a large cat. I do remember seeing that one. Let me just type it in for you right quick and give you a photo. You might not remember it. I remember it.
Wait,
It
like,
was like it's like a scale of cat, like being like small and then like you'll see it.
oh, I didn't see that. No, I didn't see that at all. Chunk. I mean, I remember the term like heckin' chonker, but this I've never seen. I think this is kind of cool. I like this. I mean, it kind of reminds me of the like puppered to doggo to like boof. You know the dog one. I'm gonna rate this a 7.5. I like this one.
7.5. Okay. Yeah, I'm a rate of 7. Definitely 7 for sure.
Hmm.
How about we move to November? Um, what about surprised Pikachu since we was talking about it?
Oh well, I did like that when it first came out, and then I see that kids got a hold of it. I'm like, damn it. uh, Still pretty good. So I'm gonna give that one 7. Easy 7.
Okay. I'm gonna give that one I'll give that one a 7. Either a 7 or 8. Um then 2000 man, there's not really one for December, but I think cuz when did Steamed Hams come out? Was that 2017?
I can't remember on that, but it made a return. I don't remember where it came from though. What era it came from. But the damn steamed ham thing. I'm like, why are people doing this? Like this is just part of The Simpsons. It's just part of an episode. It's not doing anything. For steamed hams, I'm gonna give it a 4.
Oh, really?
Then
I
again,
actually give that
the
one a 9.
people that animated it, you remember like seeing on YouTube like a few
Yeah.
different animators animate that scene. For that, I'll raise it up to like a 5.5.
Yeah, unfortunately, that was a 2017 one, but that's actually one of my favorite memes of all time. I'm
Ah,
gonna have to give that one a 9 because it was so
wow.
good. It's almost on the verge of getting 10 because people would like it. It was the way a meme was supposed to be done. It was so creative. People would get so creative doing it, and it was amazing how little.
Now, for me to get like a 9 or 10, you have to be something like if you're pulling from a show or a cartoon. I want something like what the hell? Somebody touching my spaghetti. That one. I'm like, okay, his voice acting for this scene, the animation, this gets a higher score for me.
I I
What?
don't know, dude. Like
Uh huh.
fucking. I gotta say, he has one of the best. Like he has like one of the best. I don't really know how to describe it other than steamed hams was something that 2018 needed but never got.
Oh boy.
We had there was a lot of good memes in 2018, but I
Hmm.
think they were overshadowed by the ones that were not necessarily as good. Like the the Patrick one,
Yeah.
um, it overshadowed another one that was starting to get semi popular at the time,
Uh huh.
which was like this picture of this cat. It wasn't like Polite Cat, but it was like a different one, and like it was really funny actually, but it got overshadowed. The reason why is because like I said, I'm taking into account not only how long the meme lasts, taking into account how much it had an impact on everybody and all this other junk.
I mean, well, yeah. For the like lingering effect, I could see you giving a score, but at the same time, I think some stick around longer than they're wanted. Like, do you know the way? I got to give that one like low now because it stayed too long. Like when I first heard it, I'm like, this shit's funny. This is good. This is great. At first, it was like a 10 for me.
Yeah.
And then it gradually got worse. I'm like, people are still doing it. Why are they still doing it? Why?
Like, honestly, when I first saw the Ugandan Knuckles thing, like the first week it came out, that shit was hilarious to me. I won't lie.
Yeah,
it was actually
exactly.
really funny. But after a while, like after the second week, it was old. Like in the game, it was still pretty funny. Don't get me wrong. In the game for like the second week,
Yeah,
And the
VR
third-
chat.
and then the fourth week is like, oh my god, it's still going. And then it went on for about a good solid like 5 months after.
Now, if you want funnier things to me from VR chat, you got I think the guy is Hank R. Hill. That he was good. You got him running around like, I'm gonna become the next Hokage. Whoa, whoa,
There's this guy named Directly is probably my favorite VR chat person. I was actually on his stream for like a very short while one time.
Oh man, what happened?
I didn't really get a chance to talk to him. He was talking to this other guy, Nick Crompton, that was on it.
Dang it.
Nick Crompton was a pretty funny guy.
Well, what about that Kermit the Frog? Did you ever get to meet that guy?
No.
I think his name on there was like Kremit.
I did meet the guy who was like the Mutine guy. I think his name was Mutine. Where he'd go around. He's like, you want to see me level up? You don't want to see me level up? Or you want to see me power up? Or something? He's like, "Ah," and then like turns into this huge bee giant Super Saiyan. He's like,
Oh yeah,
"Yes."
okay, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, I think he actually has me as a friend on there as long as he didn't delete me.
He's like, who is this guy again? No, man, he probably
Yeah.
got you.
I loved VR chat. I should probably go back.
Yeah.
The last meme.
Just like revisit it one day, man.
Yeah, I'll definitely do it. I might end up streaming it one day too.
I'd hope so. Well, these guys can look out for that maybe. Maybe sometime this next year, I mean.
The best, okay, personally, the best meme I think I saw, this year, that's gonna be a hard one, but I think my favorite meme this year was probably the Key and Peele meet and greet.
The what? I couldn't hear you. My computer got loud again. Fuck.
The Key and Peele Obama meet and greet.
Oh,
It's
okay.
where, I think Key. I always forget. I think it's Keegan is Obama and Peele's just like one of the awkward people. That's like supposed to be like half black. And
Yeah.
stuff, but like then we go up and like make edits like good Sonic games or something like good cartoons or something along those lines. I think that was probably my favorite one all year because it was pretty good. I'm gonna give that meme a 9 out of 10.
Well, I didn't know too much about it, so I'm gonna stick around the 5 region, only because I mean, if I didn't hear about it, how could it have spread like wildfire? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I mean, if I knew more about it, maybe it'd be higher.
I think I'll post pictures of this. So that's pretty much the meme year review.
We forgot about one that I know we forgot about.
Oh yeah, what's that?
You know the whole lamp, the fucking moth meme.
Oh, I totally forgot that.
That was
Actually, I kind of like that one.
a big one. I
I like
mean,
that one because I like the way the moth looked, and like some of them were pretty funny with like audio posts where like people
oh yeah,
move
that
around.
really super zoomed
Yeah,
picture
and
of a
people would,
moth.
like, it's like it's real light hours. Light hours.
Like when I very first saw that, I'm like, ha ha, very funny. Then the second time I saw it, I'm like, okay, it's gonna go, isn't it? It's gonna take off.
Very cool. Remember that one?
But pretty decent. So I'm gonna give that one at least a 6. At least.
I'm gonna give that one a 7.
Yeah. Look at that.
Remember, thank you, Kanye. Very cool.
Damn moth. I mean, they even have a skin in Fortnite. Damn it.
They don't have a moth skin, do they?
Yeah, they have a moth a Mothman skin and like a lamp pickaxe.
Fortnite moth skin.
Pull that up. Watch. I mean, could we put that in for the people viewing?
There is one. What the hell?
See, that's how popular it got. I'm like, damn it, you let this happen.
That's pretty funny though. I won't lie.
I mean, if I could get that skin, I would want to be Mothman.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it in the meme year of the review. The meme year of the review. The meme of the year review.
I was like, wait a minute, I'll let him correct this.
But yeah, they had all that.